All
What's
right.
up? If you've never heard of me before, make some noise. What's up with the show? My name is Alex. Usually I'm up on these stages as a rapper, but tonight this is my first comedy set ever, so
All right, man.
I have to say y'all look beautiful tonight. So make some noise for yourselves real quick.
Yeah.
About 5 seconds before I said y'all look beautiful, I saw somebody in here picking their nose. I'm not gonna say who. I just hope you find what you're looking for. But now, my name's Alex. I'm from Carlsbad, California, which is like a little suburb in San Diego. And if you know anything about Carlsbad, it's got some beautiful ocean. It's got some dank ass food, some beautiful women, and it's also whiter than fucking lotion. And growing up, like I was like one of the 30 black kids in my house, in my class, like 29 and a half if you count the fact I'm mixed. But like, you know, like I didn't really pay any attention. Like, I got called my fair share of names growing up. Like a little bit of like brown sheep, or like I got called Oreo. A little bit of hard R's, but like it wasn't anything major. Like we watched Roots, and like you can probably guess who got called Toby afterwards. But no, like I also like I'm not that dark, so like other people would like call me white. So like I grew up a little bit culturally confused. And I guess like other people were confused about me too, because like they'd always come up to me, like girls would come up to me and be like, hey, like, can I boing your hair? I'd be like, sure, fuck it, whatever. And like these like surfer bros would come up to me and they'd be like, sure bro, like, can you like swim? I'd be like, what? And you guys are probably thinking like, but you stood up for yourself, right? And like, no, like why the fuck do you think I'm up here? So, I mean, like, I never really let it faze me, but, like, there was one thing in particular that would, like, kind of get under my skin is, like, when, like, people would come up to me and call me, like, the wrong name, like, mistake me for another black kid in my class. And it was always the same girls. Like, the first time, like, we would be in class and, like, they'd be calling roll, and they'd be like, Alex, Sareem. I'd be sleeping on my desk, I'd be like, huh? And, like, you know, like, a girl would come up to me and they'd be like, hey, you're Quincy, right? And like Quincy was cool. Like he wasn't like he was like another tall light skin. Like, you know, we played the same sports, like same classes. But like he had more style than me. Like he wore one of those like Cookie Monster hats, so you know he was kind of a menace. But you know, like he would listen to like Odd Future. Meanwhile, like I was like kind of the quiet kid. Like I wore like a sweatshirt, like sweatpants for like 3 months straight. Like I was musty as hell. So they would always come up to me, they'd be like, yo, like, are you Quincy? And I'm like, no, like, she just call my name and roll. Like, my name's Alex. It's like, kind of nice to meet you, not that nice. And so, like, 2 weeks later, I would be, like, chilling, minding my own business at lunch, and, like, this random, like, Karen in the making, like, comes up to me, and she's like, hey, the name's Quincy, right? And, like, at that point, I'm kind of just, like, you know, like Travis Scott when like the paparazzi's taking videos of him, he's like marching down, they're like, oh my God, ASAP Rocky! And he's like, I'm not fucking ASAP, bitch! So like in my head, that's kind of how I am, but like obviously like I'm quiet as shit, so I'm like, no, like I'm Alex, and you'd be like, oh, like see you later, Quincy. So you know, like that shit went on like the rest of high school. I didn't really pay any attention. But this last weekend, I ended up going home to like say what's up to like some of my friends who were in town, back to Carlsbad. They were in town, like it was the homie's birthday, so we all decided to go out. And I shit you not, I've been lying at my bar. Alex and Megan know it's Shelter. I've been lying at this bar, and this same like Ku Klux Cooter comes up to me and she's like, hey, your name's Quincy, right? Like Quincy Jones? And I'm like, first off, Quincy Jones is like Michael Jackson's producer. So not only are you a little racist, but you're also kind of dumb. Second off, I'm not fucking Quincy, bitch. And you know, like I respect women. Like I'm like some of my best friends are girls. Like my mom is like my best friend in the whole world. Like I believe the term like bitch and hoe are like gender neutral. Like call women a woman, a bitch, a hoe, or the Kendrick Lamar. But let me roll it back to like San Luis Obispo, where I went to college. If you know anywhere about San Luis Obispo, it's as beautiful as Carlsbad, and it's about as white as Carlsbad. And again, I didn't let it faze me. Like, I did my thing. Like, I wasn't really like, I you know, lived my life as like a confused ass mixed guy. And I mentioned to y'all that I'm a rapper. If you guys know Blueface, I happened to open for him in like my junior year of college. Like the Bust Down Tatiana guy, like, you know, like she called me daddy. I don't even know her mama. Or like the dude that runs like an R. Kelly brothel. Now I'm just playing. But I happened to open for him, and like after the show, like I'm with my DJ, and like we're with this crew, and we like turned the corner like to the parking lot, and my windows are rolled down, and these girls just yell out, "Oh my God, it's him!" And before I could think, I'm like, "Oh shit!" And like 5 girls just like run into the middle console of our car, right? And like this girl comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, you want to make out?" And I'm like, "Hey, are you 18?" And she's like, "Hey, you want to make out with me on camera?" And for some twisted fucking reason, that made more sense in my head. So I'm like, fuck it, why not? We kissed for like 2 seconds. She's like, "Okay, thanks," and just runs off. Never got a name, never got a number. Is what it is. And I still have class the next day because I'm still in school. So like, I wake up, get in the shower, and I'm getting rinsed. Like the girl I talked to the night before was like, had a boyfriend, so you know, I had to beat my meat. And I get ready for the day. I head to econ class, and like the girl I sit next to, like the girl that gives me her homework, like she's just like, "Oh my God, I didn't know you were a rapper. Like, why didn't you tell me?" Like, she was in the front row of the show last night, so I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like I'll invite you to the next one." I didn't invite her to the next one. But I told her like we were like shooting the shit, and she asked me like, "Was there a girl that like came up to your car last night?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And she tells me, and I shit you not, she tells me that her friend, that was her friend, and her friend posted on Instagram with the like that video with the caption, "Oh my God, I just made out with Blueface." And I'm like, God damn it. My PTSD, my inner Travis Scott like fucking kicks in, and all I can tell her is, I'm not fucking Quincy. Hollywood comedy has been great tonight, thank you.